Wrong button, I'm back. Oh, hang on though. Amy does not want to stay down. It's okay, hang on. Hang on. Hi. There we go. I got you. All right. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna play some more games. See?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Open them.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Oh! My guess is gonna be that maybe this goes down into some like, because I don't know how this works yet. I don't know if there's actually paranormal stuff in this, or if it's just gonna be like this goes to some like black market shit. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. It's an androgynous, and how do we know it's a man?
The missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Unlock the door with the key.
Exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Open the door and enter.
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark.
I'm sure it's a regular abandoned house.
Sounds good.
Smells like leather and sweat.
barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, it's a trap. There's no
You're
collars.
right. The weights may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Okay. Hi. Yeah? Big stretch? What's all this? Always blocked by old window panes and debris.
Yes?
Full of strange liquid. Yeah? What we doing? Airship drawers covered in spider webs. You spider. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I found money. That's nice. Okay, strange naked mannequin yellow. Oh. Where are the clothes the mannequin used to display?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered
It's okay.
in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded.
It's okay.
with age,
Hang on,
but
guys.
you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
I'm just gonna be a couple minutes. I got a diaper. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. I might have to get up again really quick, but I'm not sure how long that's going to be. Essentially, we had an exploded diaper, so I'm going to throw his laundry in the machine after. Let's get some changed. Okay. Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You make out autumnal candle Welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent Welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether Welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin.
There you go. Okay.
One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin, this is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Who are they? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Who would spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Okay, let's move on.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Okay.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our...
There you go.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule? Maybe it's like a D&D group.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Okay, what happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. the board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death."
I'm wondering
of
if
the
I should buy
universe.
that Wirral book then.
The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
It makes me wonder.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pesantic.
Hold on, how do I know what those look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9.
I'm gonna have to pick him up
Some
again.
written
He
notes,
is not
too.
coming down.
Sparse and cryptic.
Oh. That's bound to get him changed. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Sorry, that's what streams are going to be kind of like for a little bit.
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
We're dealing with something medical?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Yeah, so I might have to go back and buy that World book, maybe?
They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap.
Who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
Okay, then who's
Whoever
playing?
decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God, it's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost for Airwith alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button, piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Did I turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Okay, so I probably have to find the tape. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Oh, I can talk this dude.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program.
No, that's not it. I think...
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the
No
company?
idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
World is cold and lonely. This would keep it company.
Ah, yes. The
First
doom
off,
of
I
bad
guess.
business practices. Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh, we found more money. These with slipstream. Steel rotor blades. Production schedule of filament memory. Okay. So I bet I can put that in here.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Insert the
Casting
production
like
schedule.
a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the
Hit
keyboard,
play.
a bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Continue.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Indian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What is the production
The
schedule?
filament you have inserted into the reader.
Glowing thing I just put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
I don't know.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look? Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe. There's a filament inside.
Called production schedule, yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
This is the police. Please open.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Okay.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Alright, sorry, I am back. Apparently baby is being kind of fussy. He wants attention. Yeah. You want some attention? Come on. Let's get your head up. There we go. Okay, now can you please repeat the password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Okay, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Okay.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name
Oh, you okay?
you are currently using
Oh!
has been registered to.
Hey, it's okay. You kidding? Oh, it's okay. Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
Hi.
Fortress
Siben,
Accident
Siben.
SCI produces
Ah?
revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
See. Do you need food? Let's see if you need food, okay? Actually, we just did that side. We're gonna have to do the other side. Spin! Shh, shh, shh. Don't squirm. Yeah? That what you want? Ah. Yeah, there you go. Ah, there you go. Ooh. Oh, wait. Ah. We're good. We're good. Okay, and what's that? This interactive call-in radio game.
Any other questions?
The static drowns her response. Okay. Are you a machine or alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Comment.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay, where are you and how did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, votre accident. As for me, well, I am sitting
Hi.
in my cubicle,
Comment's like patting my head.
surrounded by a wall of radios. Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, votre accident.
That's all for
Thank
now.
you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Okay,
Casting
remove
the
it.
frame, the filament slides out of it.
Okay. So I think that's all that was there. I'm gonna go double check though. So, I want to double check this room though, make sure we didn't miss anything else.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one,
Okay.
failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But which did they do first?
That's a good question.
Speculation, we don't know anything for
Not
sure.
quite. You do know that there's something unusual about this company's business model.
I mean, that would be true. I mean, I'm slowly gathering money.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost,
I
and the bear's
thought
eyes
that that
are
was a
glowing
fridge.
red.
I was like, why is there a bear fridge? And then I thought, I want a bear fridge.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing that looks like a giant ice bear?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Crack open the
A
door.
gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax. It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Okay, take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine an ice cream
A
wrapper.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Okay.
The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
They tried to sell ice cream?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Walls can't collapse.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Is this a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No
Okay.
one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
Not sure, but I think I can hear someone talking.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Yell in the furnace. I don't see any reason to smear my hand with the coal. I wanted to see if I could follow this cable, though. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway. Aha! Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. There's a bunch of broken guns here for some reason.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Okay, look in the hole.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yes.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the
Most
rifles.
of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the
Oh,
others.
we just found a gun. Oh, maybe we can use it to shoot
Right.
down the dead guy.
Seems to no longer be functional, but still, beautiful thing. in its
Oh,
own
it
way.
doesn't work. Does this mean a
It
rifle here?
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
An ice cream maker that's still running. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. Little more money.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
I'm gonna leave it for now. I wonder if the fridge being plugged in is why everybody fails. Okay, so... Oh, I never looked at this.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Okay. Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
That's probably gonna be Kuno.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Okay, I wonder who wrote it.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis. Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Okay, do we have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? I mean,
I
right
don't
there.
know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Yeah. Okay. Disco ass blazer.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Try to crack
You
open
slip
my
your
lid.
fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
I mean, we have a
would
pry
come in
bar.
handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
You slip your finger. No. If you want to.
Equip the pry...
Okay. Tools.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand crank. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge. You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Yeah, well, That's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open. I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
I mean, I don't want to unplug them yet, because it seems that there may be a reason that it's plugged in. So... Try talking to Kuno if he's still up here.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it?
Did you do the
Fuck
contusions?
are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I'm talking about the marks or stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
I wonder if
Yes.
he'll have anything.
What do you want to know? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts.
Good.
Okay. So, hang on. We're gonna... Sorry, I'm just shifting the baby a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to go. I'm just moving you a bit, okay? Spin! Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay? Then you can stay. Okay? Alright, Yes, Comet. I see you too. Uh-huh. Okay.
The man before you is naked.
We need to talk
but
about getting him down.
Yes, we do.
Could we shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
The buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Comet, why are you eating my hair, okay? I see ya.
It's for us to share.
I was gonna ask if I could have a piece. Okay. Okay. Hit enter.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
Okay. Max brought me some bacon.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno.
Take the shot. What's the worst that can happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
I mean, I guess blowing his head off would be bad, but
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
I need one more piece of bacon.
Silence.
It's
With
okay.
his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel. separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Okay.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I gotta put those away in the drawer. My cats keep shoving my paintbrushes under the door and then they get stolen by other cats. So,
Comment.
yeah, it's Comet. He shoves toys under the door and then they get stolen by other cats. Apparently paintbrushes count as toys. Easy does it, partner.
He's gonna fucking
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
He tried to steal a whole piece.
Apparently Penguin tried to steal a whole piece of bacon. So Mux gave her a little piece. Two little pieces? That's fine. You could always, actually, before you get started playing anything else, you should fill her bowl and just when you go up, like when we go upstairs, we'll put it away. That way the ants don't get it. But then she can have more food, you know? We have an ant problem down in this room sometimes. So we left her bowl at once and then Mux's desk was covered in ants.
God damn it.
a lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's desk was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it.
Okay.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I was gonna say, can I try?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Okay, feel the weight
A
first.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Oh, I have to check the settings because apparently some of this got copyright claimed on YouTube. Point the gun at Kuno's. Oh god. I don't know if this is a trick question because when you're actually firing a gun, and I'm not an expert, but I've like been to a range a couple of times, you're actually not supposed to close one eye. Because like when you close eyes, the image actually shifts. Well, let's try it.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see.
Oh, I missed by like...
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest.
Oh God.
Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulko!
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
There's something wrong with your weapon. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
You should trust the kid with your weapon. He says you can shoot it down. Oh my God. Well, I know what Mux would pick.
That's preposterous! What are you, a fucking earl?
We still need to get him down somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Fine. I mean, well, I've succeeded in shooting a corpse.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. East Delta Commerce Center? This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Okay. Rev Shell's Ice City?
Silence. No one answers the
Okay.
doorbell.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Flipstream?
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Triton Ennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.